Hello all, I am Dr. Tejinder Kaur, your e-counselor for this module. Today we shall be talking about a very interesting topic, ergogenic aspects. In our past few modules, we have been talking about strength, physical activity, muscular fitness, and all these topics are somewhere related to the term ergogenic. The term ergogenic is derived from Greek word ergo, that means work, and gen means production of, and these are usually defined as to increase the potential for work output. With context to sports, the ergogenic aids can be defined as a physical, mechanical, nutritional, physiological, pharmacological substance or any other treatment that either directly improves the physiological variables associated with exercise performance or remove subjective constraints that may limit the physiological capacity. By the end of this module, you all will be efficient enough to comprehend the term ergogenic, understand different ergogenic terms and understand what is doping in sports. Let us understand the concept of ergogenics. As per the International Society of Sports Nutrition 2010, any training technique may be a mechanical device, a nutritional practice, any pharmacological method or any physiological technique that can improve exercise performance or enhance training adaptation is termed as ergogenic aids. These aids may have a straight impact on the physiological capacity of a particular body system like muscle building, thus improving the final performance, increase stamina, spurs the speed of recovery from any training or competition fatigue, eliminate physiological constraint if any which may influence the performance. Often athletes have used these ergogenic aids in order to achieve victory over their opponents. Classification of ergogenics. There are many categories of ergogenic aids that may be grouped according to their nature of their application and sport performance. The first two are often referred to as performance enhancing techniques, while the last three are performance enhancing substances, whereby it indicates the ingestion for something into the body. By far, physiological and nutritional aids are being used regularly and have provided themselves safe. Let us see this classification table. Let us learn them one by one. Mechanical aids, also known as biomechanical aids, have been used to increase energy efficiency in order to provide mechanical edge. These perform different functions. Let us look into this table. Next come the physiological aids. As the name suggests, these are so designed to enhance the physiological process during the sport performance in order to increase mental strength. Some of the physiological aids are: number 1, cantering. It is a 2000-year-old technique developed and practiced by Tibetan monks, which require focusing attention in the center of the body, just behind the navel bottom. This technique is an effective way to manage anxiety by calming down the controlling effect. Cheering. It's not a very old concept. It involves dancing, jumping, trembling, cheering to motivate the sports person or team and entertain audience. Hypnosis. It is one of the most practiced techniques used by athletes to improve their sports performance. Also, relaxation technique. This diverts the athlete's minds from the possible derivations and help him to concentrate on his goals. Imagery, also known as mental rehearsals, mental visualization, or mental practice that helps in improving athletes' performance by reducing stress and anxiety, which takes him more close to his goal. Imagery is in its simplest form involves an athlete imagining himself winning an event, receiving trophy, while others visualize themselves improving their performance skills like tennis serve and golf putt, etc. Meditation. Many athletes believe that medication is useful in getting maximum performance. Meditation helps in reducing stress prior to the event with regular medications. Athletes learn to relax different muscles. Similar to visual imagery, music is also a thought to bring in performance related focus, thereby increasing concentration and attaining goal. Controlled breathing and rebreathing is in some sports people help to deal with anxiety. Psychology. Increasing competitive strength pushes athletes react physically as well as mentally in such a way that their performance is finally affected. Psychology skill training for athletes aim to improve their mental skills like self-confidence, motivation, ability to concentrate, to relax under great pressure. Relaxation is an integral part of sport fitness. Practicing relaxing is not easy enough. It requires dedication, time and effort. Relaxation techniques starts with getting loose followed by breathing easy. Another relaxation technique is progressive muscle relaxation, whereby athlete tense up a group of muscles as tight as possible, hold them in a state of extreme tension for few seconds and then release them to their optimal. Tai Chi. Tai Chi is an internal Chinese martial art and is practiced for defense training as well as for health benefits. It revolves around the three basic principles: health, meditation and martial art. Then comes the physiological aids. These are grouped under performance enhancing substances and are designed to boost natural physiological processes to increase physical power to achieve the goal through attainment of an upgraded performance. Number 1, acupuncture. This technique is effectively used to relieve muscle pain, spasm, thereby improving blood circulation and thus improves performance. Altitude training. Exposing athletes to higher altitudes improve their capacity to increase and exercise, as at altitudes athletes acclimatize to the lower levels of oxygen available in the atmosphere, which improves the oxygen delivery in the muscles, thus leading to better performance. Blood doping. Blood doping is a very common practice amongst players, where the players take out a certain amount of blood from the system, store it in the refrigerator. This process helps in boosting the red blood cells to carry more oxygenated blood to muscle and lung. In a period of time from 2 to 3 weeks, the refrigerated blood is re-injected into the system. This is very dangerous practice, as there is always a risk of infection through a needle use, and storing the blood is not convenient. Creatine. Creatine is an amino acid produced in the body from arginine, glycine and methionine. It is the most researched and popular sports supplement. It supplies most of the energy for short-term maximum exercise such as 100-meter sprint running, weightlifting, bat swinging or putting a football. Creatine supplementation increases body mass and at times Muscle mass during training and its absorption appears to be stimulated by insulin. Cholesterol. The very first milk secreted after the childbirth of calving in mammals is cholesterol. Since ages, it has been known to be a very healthy nutritional supplement as it is natural and has very complex composition which satisfies all the needs. It has higher levels of oligosaccharides and glycosidated casein, 10 times more of vitamin A, 3 times more vitamin D, 10 to 17 times more iron than the natural milk, higher concentration of calcium, phosphorus, magnesium and low potassium than milk. Cholesterol supplementation in young athletes improve jumping and running performances. It has also shown beneficial results during heavy training periods. Herbs. Many herbs are categorized under this heading because of their proven health benefits in improving performances, speeding recovery, maintaining health and fitness during intense periods of training, increase muscle mass, thereby reducing body fat. Herbs like ginseng are known to enhance the exercise and sport performance. Human growth hormone. Primary function of growth hormone is promotion of growth. Apparently, this growth is certainly that occurs as a result of work. Growth hormone has been abused by bodybuilders attempting to decrease fat and lean body. Injecting large dosages of growth hormone increases the circulation. Growth hormones have been abused by bodybuilders attempting to decrease fat and lean body. Injecting large doses of growth hormone increases the circulatory levels and concentration of growth hormones, leading to muscle bulk and strength. Excessive hormone has been associated with musculoskeletal and cardiac effect, which are irreversible even after discontinuation of this hormone. Furthermore, needle sharing always poses a threat of disease transmission. Sports massage. Massages have always been the earliest form of physical therapy since more than 3000 years. Like other techniques, it is used to enhance productivity, skill, stamina by relaxing muscles and mind. Skillfully applied massage relaxes the muscle tension by restoring balance to the musculoskeletal system. The fourth one are pharmacological aids. This category includes drugs that are designed to influence physiological or psychological processes to increase physical power, mental strength or to get mechanical edge. This table describes all the drugs which are used as physiological agents in sports. Sodium bicarbonate, commonly known as sodium bicarb, is a chemical component which is commonly available in white powder form and is slightly alkaline. It is artificially produced and available in market by many names like baking soda, bread soda, sodium bicarb or bicarbonate of soda. Sodium bicarb is a buffering agent which when ingested helps in reducing and neutralizing acid, mainly the lactic acid produced during intense exercise, thus providing a rapid first line of action against increasing acidity. Bicarb loading proves beneficial in sports that are repetitive, aerobic and aerobic in nature. Common side effects of consuming bicarb are gastrointestinal disorders, vomiting, bloating. Recommended dosage of 300 milligram of sodium bicarb per kg of body weight taken 1 to 2 hours prior to short-term highly intensive performances have shown 30% improvement in performances. Soda bicarb should be consumed with lots of water when taken 1 to 2 hours prior to exercise. Then there are something which is known as nutritional aids. Let's start with carbohydrates. Athletes' carbohydrate intake are based on many factors like total energy expenditure, type of sport, gender, and finally the environmental conditions. Carbohydrate should provide at least 60 to 70% of total dietary energy. Intake of 7 to 10 gram per kg per day can meet the general training needs. Exercising muscle needs lots of energy which is supplied by its own glycogen stores. During certain exercises, particularly in endurance exercises, carbohydrate feeding before exercises enhance liver glycogen stores. Alcohol. Alcohol is a CNS depressant and its consumption alters the perception, motor performance, gross motor skill, balance and coordination. Athletes who have shown to cast their talents in riflery, dart, archery often consume alcohol to decrease hand muscle tremor, thereby improving competition accuracy. Alcohol consumption can trigger reduced glycogen and glucose secretion from liver, leading to hypoglycemia and early fatigue during endurance exercises. It may have a diuretic effect. Chronic alcohol use lead to loss of many vital nutrients, especially thiamine, vitamin B6 and calcium. It was banned by IOC till 1972, but not anymore because of the consumption of wine and beer in many traditional European meals. Individuals, sport federation under IOC still consider alcohol intake during competition as a ground of disqualification. Caffeine. Caffeine is the most commonly and widely consumed CNS stimulant all over the world amongst adults as well as children. It aids in increasing arousal, reducing fatigue, decreasing motor reaction time, ECG recordings. Excessive caffeine intake produces irritability, restlessness, diarrhea, insomnia and anxiety. Athletes use caffeine as an ergogenic aid because of increased circulatory levels of free fatty acids and also to spare glycogen by altering substrate utilization. Protein. Protein are the major muscle building substances. Commercially available supplements are protein source which come handy for busy athletes. Cholesterol and whey are two forms of proteins that are hypothesized as ergogenic aids. The protein content of whey protein isolates is more than 90%, while bovine whey protein also contains certain growth hormones. Substances like spirulina, brewer's yeast, certain specified enzymes, DNA and RNA have also been advocated to improve physiological performances. Many protein supplements which are rich in protein like HGH, BCCA, HMB and creatine have already been discussed in the earlier sections. Fats. Heavy exercises demands increased utilization of fatty acids and improved performances by sparing muscle glycogen. There are variety of dietary supplements available in market that help in facilitating this metabolic process through exercise, and when these are consumed, the end result is enhanced endurance performance. Fat loading is a common term used refer to dietary strategies designed to increase the supply of fat as an energy source during exercises. Chronic fat loading involves dietary strategies about a week before any endurance activity, as chronic high fat diets are primarily designed to increase muscle triglyceride levels, but may also lead to gastrointestinal distress because of delayed stomach emptying time, thereby leading to an impaired performance. Vitamins and minerals. Majority of athletes get their RDAs for vitamins from their daily diet. Nevertheless, elite athletes and a majority of high school athletes along with college athletes consume vitamins either in their nutritional form or mineral supplementation for improved performance. Bee pollen, a natural mixture of several vitamin, mineral, amino acids and other nutrients, have been consumed by athletes, runners in particular, to improve their performances. To summarize the module ergogenic aids, we can do this. Number 1, an ergogenic aid is an aid or something that enhances person's ability to perform work. Ergogenic agents are present in many forms like physiological, psychological, pharmacological and nutritional. Doping is a practice of enhancing performance through a use of any foreign substances or any other artificial means. Doping is banned in many countries. There are many nutritional ergogenic aids which are used by athletes, of which very few are effective and most of them are banned by many national and international sports agencies.